We'll be right back after this short break.
Keith told us that he would never, ever get a chance to meet Ken Griffey, and Make-A-Wish has granted that for him.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
This may be the only wish that he ever has. And it's like, yeah, I've never turned anyone down, and I won't, because you never know how long they have.
Anything you want to know?
Keith said the only thing I want from you is a bat, and he wanted to toss. Those are the only two things that he wanted. It's an experience that you can't forget.
Is this your favorite player right here?
Yes.
You picked a good one.
A message from Major League Baseball.
Welcome back to iShine Connect.
This is my blood, spilled by my enemies. Drink it and vanquish. This is my flesh, made foul with sin. Eat it and rejoice in my new kingdom. That oppose me, for they shall be cut down like winter wheat. My wrath shall sweep like a dark tide over the suffering land. Oh, woe to those who stand in the path of my righteousness.
With the final terrorist stronghold destroyed, celebrations have intensified here at the historic Temple Mount in Jerusalem as we await the inauguration of Stone Alexander as the first ever Chancellor of the United World Union. Over to you, Chuck.
Thank you, Dana. During Stone Alexander's reign, he has quite literally changed the face of the world. Using his great wealth, he has all but ended the problems of world hunger and drought, brought peace to the Middle East, and laid the groundwork for world government.
Well, there you go. See what you can accomplish if you don't have to answer to Congress?
I'm telling you, Richard, pulling our delegation was a mistake. It sends the wrong message.
I think it sends exactly the right message.
Well, right on time, Mr. Vice President. The show hasn't started yet.
Alexander's rise to chairman of the European Union was meteoric. National borders had been erased as the world has been divided into 10 democratic zones. Each zone's Secretary General has one vote in the World Union Parliament. But with Alexander now ordained as sole Chancellor, that will, in all probability, end. Dana?
Let's go inside where I understand the Chancellor is about to make his acceptance speech.
My friends, you have built a magnificent house for me. My soul leaps to see all that has been accomplished. For I have said in my heart, I will ascend to heaven. And it has come to pass.
I can't believe you're related to this old boy.
Maybe he was left on my parents' doorstep.
By a pack of wolves.
I will raise my throne above the stars. And it has...
Do you believe this madman?
Sounds like Adolf Hitler, only with attitude.
You know, now that he has almost everyone in the world lined up on his side, he'll be looking for ways to put pressure on us.
An economic embargo will be their first logical step. Cut us off from world markets.
Where do the Chinese and Latins stand on this issue?
Uncommitted. Here, I want you to look at this intelligence report. Satellite photos show lots of activity in and around Russian nuclear weapon storage sites.
They're moving stuff around?
Well, the CIA says someone's offered them a truck full of money for some nukes.
That has not been confirmed.
Who made that offer?
Well, it's gotta be my brother. Nobody else could arrange for something like this without us knowing about it earlier.
I have the Chancellor online.
Put it on the screen.
I'm staying in the Middle East zone for another day, but when I return to Rome on Wednesday, I shall expect you to be there.
I'm a very busy man, Chancellor.
Mr. President, the future of the world is at stake.
What exactly is that supposed to mean?
Ah, man, proud man, dressed in a little brief authority. It means, sir, that my people will meet your plane in Rome in 30 hours.
Admiral, What is the location of our Sixth Fleet at this time?
Just off the coast of Italy, sir.
Well, I'd say that's a mighty fine place for them. Wouldn't you, gentlemen? What are you focused in on over there, David? Don't you ever stop working?
I'm putting together something for you, sir. Still trying to get inside my brother's head. Figure out what makes him go.
Oh, hell, I know what makes him go. It's called power. Greatest aphrodisiac known to modern man. Hell, I take a liberal dose of it every night before I go to bed. I need something that's gonna give me the edge when it comes to the showdown with your brother.
Take a look at this.
An insurance study.
The CIA has compiled a list of 200 names that at one time or another opposed my brother, either politically or in business.
Let me guess.
Dead. Every one of them.
How many of them died of unnatural causes?
None. They all died of heart attacks, cancer, strokes.
So, what does he do? Cast a spell on him? Don't get mythological on me now, David.
Well, I'm just saying you might want to keep your distance from him.
I know I can't do that. If I expect him to take me serious, it's got to be face to face, man to man.
You know, sir, I think the vice president might be right.
Well, you know, when you get to be president, we'll let you make those decisions. But until then, gin.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha. 25, come on.
Yes, sir.
Citizens of my world union, witness your first day in a united world. One currency, one language, one goal, to strive every day to make the lives of all men better and better. One dictator? Oh yes, I know that some of you are thinking that, and I know where this fear is coming from. The same fear that caused dear friends to strike down Julius Caesar right there in the Roman Forum. Fear of what he could become. For Brutus said he was ambitious. But, dear friends, you have no need to fear my ambitions. I am no dictator. But I must lead, for men at some time are masters of their fate. I will not ask you to follow me, but to take the journey with me. This journey to a better world!
How do you do, Chancellor?
Mr. President. Ah, David. My little brother. Gabriella sends her love and would like to see you if time permits.
Thank you.
That was one hell of a speech, Chancellor.
Not as good as the one that got you elected.
Well, now that we've blown the appropriate amount of smoke up one another's hindquarters, do you mind if we get down to business?
With pleasure.
I know that you have a whole mess of third world countries and socialist paradises all lined up like little ducks in a row, but the U.S. really has no desire to be involved in your so-called New World Order.
Well, I'm afraid it's not your decision anymore. You see, the United Nations and the European Union have folded themselves into my organization. In fact, your representatives to the UN voted for the accord.
Those ambassadors have since been recalled.
Mr. Vice President, I think you understand me well enough to know I only want what is best for everyone.
Well, regardless of your intentions, I'm in complete agreement with the president.
You can't be the only boat paddling against the tide. Isolationism is so Passé. No, the North American zone must join the others.
North American zone? You and your people can call it whatever you want. But as long as I'm breathing, I am the president of the God-blessed United States of America.
I see. Well then, there's nothing more to be said, is there? Gentlemen?
Good day.
Gabriella.
Ciao, David. How's your president?
He's not doing very well.
Oh.
Stone called me at the hospital, said that he needed to see me, that it was urgent.
He's been delayed. I took the liberty to prepare the lunch. Can you stay?
Of course.
Oh, good.
It's so good to see you like this. Just the two of us.
How long has it been?
2 years ago, July, at your fundraiser in Washington.
I don't believe you remember everything.
Everyone fell in love with you that night.
Everybody but you. You hardly spoke to me. Ciao, Gabriella.
You were surrounded by admirers. Besides, I've always been in love with you.
Why, David? How sweet. I never think of you as being sentimental.
Can I ask you something? Is everything all right between you and Stone?
What a thing to ask. Of course. Because of him, my foundation is a tremendous success. Do you know how many kilos of food we sent to starving nations last year? Over 500 million.
But are you happy?
Happy. Che cosa è felice?
Gabriella, I'm afraid for you.
Why?
Well, it seems to me that anyone who stands in Stone's way ends up
dead? You're crazy.
Maybe. But I want you to be careful.
Why?
Keep your eyes open. Will you do that for me? Please?
I'll keep my eyes open.
Chancellor will see you now.